My fellow Americans, Laos is far away from America, but the world is small. Its 2 million people live in a country 3 times the size of Austria. The security of all Southeast Asia will be endangered if Laos loses its neutral independence. Its own safety runs with the safety of us all, in real neutrality, observed by all.
Now let us turn to the Laotian operation. The disruption of enemy supply lines with American air support. There's been a great deal of understandable speculation, just as there was after Cambodia. What is important is not the instant analysis of the moment, but what happens in the future.
All we want in Laos is peace, not war.
เอาลงไปเอาเครื่องนะพวกยุพองอยู่เพราะว่าโยนเอาเครื่องมาส่งแล้วพวกใต้ดินเขาจะเราเห็นว่าเครื่องทำมันตกจะกลับไปห่างระเบิดใส่พอเรื่องระเบิดแล้วก็เพราะว่าเสียงขวดมันขึ้นแล้วจะก็นั่นน่ะจะก็ว่าอันนี้น่ะอุปสรรคเพราะว่าเงินสารตอนนี้ข้าพเจ้าก็บ่มีอยู่นอนลงหม้อลงแก๊สแล้วก็กลับเพิ่นก็มาส้มเอาก็ครบอยู่สุขพวกสอกอยู่น่ะอายุ30ปลายปี
No region has suffered more from these bombs than Xiangkhouang province. It doesn't take long for anyone who comes here to see just how much the remnants of this war are ingrained into the daily lives of people here. There are people throughout this province who make a living off melting down scrap metal from this war to make silverware to sell. Fences, boats, and even houses are all built out of scrap metal from UXO and this war. Although the people of this province have learned to live with UXO in their daily life, that's still not a solution. But luckily, there are people working tirelessly to remove as much of this threat as they can throughout the province.
Laos was called a secret war. It never happened. But on October 16, I think it was, 1969, Richard Nixon got up in the news and he said, there is no bombing in Laos. And I think it was about 2008, we found a general purpose 750-pound bomb, and it was dated, loaded, 16th of October, 1969. 51 years ago, the war ended. We're still finding this stuff, and we're still going to keep finding it. The country is littered. I first came to Laos in '99, straight out of the Australian Army. UXO became something that I have been involved in now for 18 years. It's a military problem that needs a military solution. The clearance team's role is to search the land with the large loop detector. In our case, searches to 1.5 meters. They find the readings, and then the level 2 team member comes along and excavates and checks those readings. We have to check every reading. We have to excavate every reading. If we get big bombs, the response team will then have to plan it, and it might take a week. And we do it because we want to make this country safe. We hope to improve poverty by employing and training more people, putting incomes into rural villages where we actually go and do our projects, making their land safe for their farming, their development, not just tourist sites. The farmers need land.
ว่าเรื่องระเบิดนี่ก็มีหลายแล้วหลายเฮาแต่ก่อนก็เห็นหลายอยู่ยามนี้มันบ่เห็นแล้วหรือว่าหญ้าปงลึบหรือว่าดินถมแม่ก็บ่ฮู้หน้าแม่ทางนั้นก็แม่ว่าสิไปปืดหน้าเห็นบ่มบีอยู่บ่กล้าสิปืดปะห้วยนั่นล่ะเฮาอยากสร้างอยากสาแล้วก็ยังย่านอยู่อยากเอ็ดอยู่แต่ว่ายังย่านลูกระเบิดแนวเฮาบ่เห็นนี่เนาะดินถมหญ้าปึงปงลึบแล้วก็บ่อยากเห็นก็มีแต่ลูกชายแม่เฒ่านี้แล้วก็หมู่หลายคนที่มีฮัดเก่าคน10คนกันเลยจับแล้วแบนมันยังบ่แตกพาเดียวแล่นผู้เราท่านใดก็แม่นผู้นั้นดีเลยเนาะไอ้ว่าเขาบ่ฮู้แล้วเขาผัดแบนบัดที่2แตกบึ้นขึ้นเขาจังพาเดียวมูบขึ้นบ่มีคันหน้าบังนี่
That pisses me off. 33 years and they still can't educate the villagers. Well, her son and his friend, they were playing around here and they picked up a bombie. They threw it and it exploded. They lived, they threw it far enough away, but if he picked it up and accidentally dropped it, it would have killed both of them. What she's saying is her family have had no UXO education.
We were going up to the Vietnam border and there's these guys stacking logs all over this 500-pound bomb. And I stopped and said, what are you doing? And they said, oh, people have told us we can melt the explosive out. And I said, yeah, but you've got to have the back off the bomb first. And they go, no. They didn't say anything about that. And we took off, and on the way back down, there was a big hole where the guys used to be. But the worst part was that a piece of frag went right through this family that were asleep in their house, their grass house beside where these people were hacking at this bomb. There was a mother, a little girl, her older brother and father. And this piece of frag went right through and ripped them all apart. Killed the mother, killed her brother and her father. She was an orphan. And it opened her chest up. You could see her lungs, her heart, but she was still alive. The doctor said, oh, it's way beyond this hospital. If she's still here in the morning, we have to get her to Vientiane. So I paid for her to go down, and she survived. Yeah, that put quite a hole in the village that day. I think there was 9 people killed.
I don't understand. How come the villagers aren't getting educated? It's not hard, it's not expensive. The salary for Yai to do EORs probably, with his accommodation, meals for the month, is probably $1,500. Some education materials to be left at the schools, telephone, probably looking at $2,000 a month. Changes need to be made in this industry, in this country. We like to do education and response. So when we educate the community, they can tell us today and we've cleared that item the next day, within 24 hours. Saves money, saves time. Have your EOR presenter present the program to the school kids, to the villagers, get the information of where the items are that they've found, and then send the response team to go and remove them. Someone's reported UXO to us, and we're going to go and view it. It's a 60mm mortar. Please don't touch anything because it's still got the setback and the pin's been removed. So what that means is any impact on the front there could set it off. We will actually have to blow that up in the tree because we won't be able to get it out. And then we're going to come up with a demolition plan, and then tomorrow we will come in and make a bang. I like showing people the reality of what war is. I saw it in the army, my father saw it in the army, and every veteran in some way, shape or form. The Lao people, they see it on a daily basis. Our sentries will be deploying in the next 10 minutes, and you will start hearing them giving the warnings to the villagers. This is what I class as a A1 spot-on demolition. The team did a wicked job, and that makes me smile. Makes me emotional some days, knowing that I might have saved 5 or 6 kids' lives that might have picked up that UXO item and played with it, dropped it, and it's gone bang and it's killed them. If we keep going at the same current rate, it's going to be 1,100 years minimum to clear this country. I want to keep this school clearance project going, as we call it, the Safe Schools Initiative. 200 schools, it's 200 village gardens, wells if they need it, toilets if they need it, electric if they need it, kitchen if they need it. In total, it's about between 2,500 and 3,500 hectares a year that gets cleared. We hope this new vision is what the government needs to make more land safer. Because of the Murph Foundation doing this for us, I'm here. I'm not sitting on my butt in Vientiane trying to find funds. I'm here doing the job that I love, creating safe rural schools. You guys got me out of my crazy zone and into my happy place, so thank you very much.
For our final demolition, I was lucky enough to push the detonation button. It was incredible to be put into the shoes of these brave people who risk their lives every day for the safety of their country.
Coming from the US, I was shocked at how little I knew about the ongoing issues with UXO in Laos. All I can say is Aaron and the whole team out here, they're the real deal. It's difficult to think of a profession more noble than what they do.
It was a small step in the right direction to get Laos UXO free.
Seeing the impact of our efforts firsthand has been a feeling I've never felt before, and I truly believe we created lasting impact here. I believe we saved lives.
Make sure to keep donating to the Murr Foundation so we can keep doing great things in this world.